to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey.
And I'm Tim. Woo! One of my favorite salads you're in store for today.
So we often look at some of our recipes and think, oh, I missed that recipe, why don't we eat that? Oh, right, because we doesn't have enough protein. So you'll see us often like re-protein our recipes. Now we're using some of our own recipes and just kind of making them more fit into the way we eat now.
Yeah, so this fits the bill for that, and this is our summer series for summer salads.
Okay, yeah, now we have a summer series for summer salad, so
Yes.
this is amazing.
So last week, seems like we got a lot of positive feedback on those salads, and now we've got another great one for you.
Yeah, and as you know, Lex is now editing videos, so they're looking a little different, but you're still doing a good job on it.
On that note, thank you so much for the positive comments that we were able to share with them. That was really encouraging. So let's get to it.
Let's get to the food.
All right, Joey, our first step is to make the basil pesto.
Yeah, so the dressing is a basil pesto base, and we'll add some ingredients to it. But first we need a basil pesto, and basil always has oil in it, so we're just making our own. All right, Tim, so the first thing I'm gonna give you here is 1/2 cup of fresh basil.
Perfect.
So let's get that in there. And you got little runners over here. And we're just using, what is this, the Beast blender to blend this up, right?
Yes. Okay, next are sunflower seeds.
So we got 3/4 tablespoon of those.
All right, a few cloves of garlic.
It's supposed to be 2, but I mean, I don't know who those people are, but they don't love themselves.
All right, Joey, half a teaspoon or tablespoon of lemon juice.
So 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice.
All right.
Or maybe a little more.
1 tablespoon of nooch.
Nutritional yeast for you newbies.
Salt to taste.
Yeah, about 1/4 teaspoon. And then what do you got going here?
2 tablespoons of water.
All right, there you
A
go.
little moisture.
All right, so we're just gonna throw this on the blender and blend this up till it's smooth, right?
Perfect.
All right, we did switch blenders because the Beast wasn't really doing it here, but you can see here, you have a really nice pesto. You see that you have that really grainy, like basil stuff right there, right?
The garlic's in there.
Yep.
So I did add an extra tablespoon of water.
Yeah.
So adjust if you need.
Yeah, if it's too dry, then you're gonna have to do that. But that other blender just wasn't working, so we used the Vitamix attachment. So, all right, so that part's done. Let's move on to making the dressing. So to make the dressing for this, which is an amazing pesto-based dressing, we're gonna start with 1/2 cup of plant milk because we need to make some buttermilk. So we're gonna start with this touch of almond cashew milk. So I'll pop that in there. We're gonna put in 1/2 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This is a 1/2 tablespoon measure, there you go. And we want it to start curdling. So we want it to make a buttermilk.
Perfect. While we get the other ingredients going, this is gonna be setting off to the side.
We'll just set this aside here and we'll let it do its thing and we'll come back to it. All right, so what are we starting off with here, Tim?
Okay, I think our heavier ingredients we want to start off with for this dressing. So I've got some shallots here.
So that's a tablespoon of shallots.
Tablespoon, perfect.
And next we're gonna throw in 1 serving of our Greek yogurt, which is about 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. This is soy-based Greek yogurt and we just use it for everything.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this ingredient because it's higher in protein.
Yep.
Part of the high protein that we're making with the salad.
Yep, absolutely. So what do we got here?
1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
All right,
it's
there
gonna
you go.
brighten that up a little bit.
Or a little more. And then we have the entire recipe. It's 1/4 cup of the basil that we just blended up. So that's everything. I don't know why we wanted to measure 1/4 cup in case it was too much, but it was the exact amount of the recipe.
Came out exact.
Yep, so we're gonna
And
pop
it
that
is
in.
delicious, by the way.
Yeah, I love basil pesto.
All right, salt and pepper right at this point.
Just to taste, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to put too much in. You don't need to put any of it in if you don't want to, but
Yeah, it gives it a little bite. We've got this organic black pepper already cut up, and then some salt. This will bring up all the flavors, so a little pinch again. The remaining ingredient here is this cashew milk, and there's apple cider vinegar. You saw it, it's kind of curling a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is ready to go in.
Yep, so we're gonna dump in the milk vinegar mixture. There you go.
And how much was that?
So that was 1/2 cup of milk and 1/2
Perfect.
tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, we had gone over that before, but we are ready to blend now. Again, our heavier ingredients are on the bottom, so this will work out nicely.
All right, so we're just gonna put the top on here, bring it to the blender base and blend it up.
All right, look at that beautiful color, sage green. This size works perfect for this dressing.
All right, there you go. Now you want it to be pourable, but not thin.
So it's kind of... We're going to set this aside. I think it's heated up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator just to firm up a little bit, okay?
Yep, there you go. All right, we got a lot to do before we need this, so that's good.
That's perfect.
This recipe, we're going to use a third of this for the salad we're making. So we're not going to use this whole thing. You can, but then it's going to be a lot more calories. So the macros we'll give you at the end will be for a third of this container.
A third. Perfect.
All right, let's get started plating up the veggies. All right, so we're going to start off with our protein. And what we've got here is the fava bean tofu, right?
Yes, we're going to plate this up.
Normally you would put like in cubes or something, but Tim really wanted like steaks. So he grilled it on the George Foreman with some that barbecue mustard Noble made.
We're talking like 30 calories for that.
It's like 15 calories. Yeah, it's really low. So he's going to put that on the side there. And these are just steaks. You can cube them up. I think that's what we've done before.
These steaks really fit this summer profile. So
it's absolutely good.
Love it.
Amazing.
Yes.
We're putting in 2 cups of chopped arugula.
Yeah, how many grams is that about?
About 40 grams, right? But 2 cups. And the idea is to layer, well, or maybe not. The idea is to layer this, right? In this point, we can layer it, but we're going to have a lot of extra, so we'll just put it underneath it to bring up the other stuff, all right? But we do want to have a kind of a layer here. Well, you can lay that there because...
I want couscous right here.
All right, so we'll layer this here, right there.
Yep.
All right, after that, we're going to put in... Do you want to put the couscous in now?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to throw in some couscous here.
This is totally worth it, by the way.
Yeah.
I love the chew the bite.
This is about
in a salad.
It's a third of a cup cooked, so whatever that comes out to. 1/2 a cup of just chopped tomatoes. You can use Roma here. We're still using those cherry tomatoes Lex brought home with the, with the handout a few weeks ago.
Yeah, these are room temperature. The flavor's delicious. They are ripe. So I couldn't resist but using these. Okay, I love this. This is freeze-dried corn.
Yep.
And it adds to the chew again another layer.
texture.
Yes, it's so delicious.
We're just gonna put that on the end there. And it's this right here. We're using this Thousand Lakes brand right here. We got it at Sprouts.
And now we have a tablespoon of currants. We found some at Whole Foods. It's organic, and I think that's what you want to go for on the currants.
So just a tablespoon of those. We're just laying on the side. There you go.
One more. What do you call this?
These are
pumpkin
pepitas.
seeds. Yes.
Well, they're pumpkin seeds, but the fancy name is pepitas. So
Perfect.
There you go. So that is all the veggies and chopped stuff that's going into our chopped salad here. This salad, of course, we've said this before, was from a place called Cowboy Chow in Scottsdale. It's closed down a long time ago, and this used to be called the Stetson salad. And it was something like this. This is just our version. All right, so this is ready to go. Now it's time to kind of put our dressing with it.
Perfect.
So let's see. And there you have it. That is an absolutely beautiful chopped salad. Look at all that stuff on there. I mean, the tofu steaks here. You've got the couscous for texture along with the freeze-dried corn. You've got the arugula for your greens. You've got the tomatoes. You've got the arugula. And this is one of our favorite salads.
This is one of our favorite salads. And for that reason, Joey, all those things you said, they're all different textures.
Yep. All right, let's get ready to eat this, and we'll talk about the macros. Creatine. It's no longer just for athletes. One of the most researched supplements, creatine supports brain and reproductive health, energy, muscle growth, and recovery, and long-term health in men and women. Creatine supports cellular energy production, cognitive function, and longevity. It promotes muscle growth, power, and recovery, and Complement's creatine is the highest quality creatine monohydrate for optimal absorption and efficiency. It's quick dissolving in water, and it comes in this 100% compostable package. And that's important to me because I'm a composter. Like all their products, Complement Creatine is third-party tested and developed through their transparent production process. It's made in the USA, and if that wasn't enough, here's my favorite. Every sale results in a plant-based meal to a child in need. And I love that because I'm a teacher. And if you set yourself up on a subscription, the subscription starter kit comes with this really cool Complement metal shaker for your creatine, your protein shakes, or whatever. It's got the metal ball in it. It's really nice. It's a great material. It's got a little pouring spout. This is free with the subscription starter kit. What's in the subscription starter kit? Well, of course, you get the shaker, You get 60 servings of our quick dissolving creatine monohydrate. It comes in a 100% compostable pouch, and you get eco-friendly packaging. So not only are you getting a great deal, a discount, a free shaker bottle, but you're helping the environment too. And it's really easy to use. You just take 5 grams of this, about 1 teaspoon, dump it in some water, shake, shake, and you're ready to go. I like to just throw it in my smoothie since I'm already doing that anyway. That works for me. The good news is I've teamed up with Complement to save you 15% on your next order with my link in the description below this video and the discount code plant-based dads at checkout. And unlike some of those other companies, that discount isn't just a one-time thing. It's every single time you order. And if you order over $95, you get free shipping. I absolutely swear by creatine. It has helped me transform, and it can do the same for you. So there's never been a better reason to stop supplementing and start complementing. You'll be glad you did. All right.
Okay, photography is done.
We're ready to eat this.
Ready to eat it. So I think we're gonna combine everything in a bowl. Like this looks pretty, but it's not really practical, right?
Yeah,
so
it's just
let's
like
get everything coated.
All right, so for the special salad, right, we have a special guest with us.
Special salad, special
guest.
guest.
Come on over. It's not Lex or anyone from our family. It is Debi Chew from Chew. Woo! All right, Deb was actually sitting there while we were doing this, and I was trying not to look over, right? It was really painful. Okay.
It's so good to have you.
So, thanks for being here, right? You're driving through, and we thought we would do this. So we're going to take this salad, and we're going to throw it in, over here. You can have the tofu. And we're going to throw it into here and kind of mix it all up, and I'll show you what the bowl looks like.
It looks beautiful.
It's a beautiful presentation, but you kind of have to mix it all up with the dressing to eat it. And
yeah, there's so many gorgeous ingredients. How can we not like photograph it like that, right? So
what are these?
Whoa. You guys are bougie.
This is a fancy show, Dad. Like, oh, really? All right, so you got the dressing in there, and then you've got 2 tofu steaks. Should we get like a cutting board?
I think if you want to get a plate, we'll put it back in this plate, the bowl.
All right, we're gonna cut them up. Let me get a tongs, all right? Okay, it's not that fancy. There's no plan. We're just kind of doing it. So, yeah.
I love it.
I guess it's a bigger bowl and the fork tongs don't really work, so we'll just pour it in here.
One serving.
Yes, this whole thing is one serving. And we're going to go over the macros, Dad. Wait till you hear those, all right?
I'm excited.
All right, you got all that out?
So there's a bunch of goodness in here, yeah.
I'm going to show you this right here, right?
Yeah.
So it looks really good. This is from a restaurant called Cowboy Chow, C-H-A-O. Chow, in Scottsdale, of course, right?
Nice.
So, and they closed down a long time ago, and they would serve this called the Stetson salad. So let's grab a fork, and we'll taste this. All right, see what you think.
Love
Let me
it.
know if it needs more dressing. It's got couscous in it, Dad. Like, isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Tim?
Very
Is it too
good.
light?
No, it's good.
A little
I like
light.
A little light, yeah. Wow.
What do you
So
mean
did you
light?
get enough chewy things?
Oh, yeah. What's all in here? You got crunch and...
So, there's currants, there's pepitas, pumpkin seeds, right? There's the tofu, there's the vegetables, the arugula is for the lettuce, dried corn, freeze-dried corn, tomatoes, what else is in there? I think that's it, right? And then the dressing's made with the yogurt, because we got so much of it. And it's a basil pesto without oil dressing with the yogurt.
That's the big thing. There's
Yeah.
no oil in it.
Yeah, we love that.
So, okay,
Let's go with the
I
macros.
love it. Is this a summer salad or what?
Oh, definitely. Very refreshing.
It's cold, it's great.
I'm gonna grab the macro sheet, we'll go over that.
Okay.
All right, Deb, so I'm going to put these on the screen for everyone to look at. But here's the macros for this. With the dressing the way it is, and that's a pretty big meal, right?
Yeah.
595 calories. It does seem like, wow, that's quite a bit of your calories, but it's got 54 grams of protein.
Wow.
So for a salad, right, like that's pretty good. The fat comes in at about 9 grams just because of the yogurt, and carbohydrate 76. And is that what we normally do? Fat, carbohydrates, protein. Yep, there you go.
But that ratio is the ratio we want to be in for the amount of calories and the amount of protein.
The
So-
110 thing.
Yep.
You can see we've got the couscous there, which is kind of where a lot of the calories come from, right? That and the tofu. We've got the dressing that we made, the pepitas, the currants, the arugula, all that stuff. So one salad, 595 calories, just about 600 calories, and almost 55 grams of protein.
Okay, where can people find this?
So they can go to our website, plantbaseddads.net, and all our recipes are listed there, and they can print out this PDF. right? Right in that
Nice.
printer and put it in a little binder or whatever, right?
I like it.
All right, pretty good, huh?
Yes,
All right.
delicious.
That's our show
Thank you for
today.
joining us.
Thank you for joining us. That's our show for today. Hit the like button, show us some love, click on the subscribe button. Click on that bell, you get notified every time we have a video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. Deb's here, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
You can find, where can we find you?
Chew on vegan.
Chew on Vegan on YouTube and the Plant Based Besties podcast. All right. Deb has a new book. You can click the link below. I'll have it in the description. You can buy that. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.